Hello, welcome. In this video, we're looking at an average, and in this case, we want a geometric average. Let's think about this. There's a worker, and they have a yearly salary of $74,500, and they're given a 3% raise. So what does that mean? Well, that means you add 3% on to the amount they have. So you take 74,500 and multiply it by 1.03. This is their salary after the first year. Okay, so they got a new salary. Then in 2020, they get a 5% raise. So whatever that number is, I don't need to put it all in the parentheses here, but I'm going to do this. Like whatever that is, we're going to multiply that by 1.05. And this is their new salary after the second year. So if you think about this, we have this kind of repeated multiplication, an initial salary times 1.03 times 1.05. We want the average of that. What's the average raise? So we're going to focus on this fact that we're really multiplying 1.03 by 1.05, and the average of our multiplication statement is going to be the geometric mean. So this is geometric mean. All right, so how do we do that? Well, with two numbers, you take the second root of their product. So the square root of 1.03 and 1.05, this should give us an approximation to some degree, it depends on how we're rounding this, of what the geometric mean is. So we're going to do 1.03, not 2, times 1.05, we get some answer. And then I'm going to take the square root by doing the power to the 0.5. So that's about 1 and about 3.99%. So I usually tell students subtract the 1 away, and what's left over is just the increase. So that's about 3.995%, right? Divide that by 100 to see it. Excuse me. So there, multiply by 100. So now I'm going to multiply by 100 twice to undo my mistake, not divide by 100. And that's about 3.995%. So about 3.995%. A couple of important things here. You could test it out. Like if you're doing this and you add the numbers and divide by 2. So if you added 3 and 5 and divided by 2, you get 4%. Try it out. See if giving yourself a 4% raise is the same as getting a 3 and a 5%. Because if you said that, you'd be assuming that 74,500 times 1.04 and then all of that, that's the first year with the raise, times another 1.04, you would be saying that's the same thing as 74,500 times 1.03 times 1.05, and they're not equal to each other. So notice that. But also notice how close they are. It depends on the percent you're given. But like in this problem right here, you get 3 and 5%. The answer is close to 4%. And that's actually a little bit under in this case. So that's because the 3%, well, I'll let you think about why that is. And hopefully we'll be able to talk about another video about why it's below and not above. But think about that. All right, thank you.